Welcome to Think Alive. We're Sharon and Andy, just two people with a dream and a vision of restoring our traditional stone-built farmhouse in southern Spain, transforming it into a beautiful off-grid home and sharing our journey with you.
Welcome back to the Thinker, everyone. We're currently working on the upper courtyard. We want to get that finished for summer before it gets too hot. We did a large chunk of it last year, had to stop when it got too hot. Then we've been working inside. We've done the old kitchen, if you've seen the videos. Then when we get this done, we're going to be moving back into the house when it doesn't get hot in the summer. I made a table for our pizza oven, and I've started pointing the last of the crumbling wall, pointing it, rebuilding it. The pointing will come in a bit. There's a lot of rebuilding to do on it. We've got a little bar area we want to make as well. And on the last video I made the top, this massive top for what's going to be our big table out in the courtyard. I'm dying to see how it's come out. I had a couple of issues with the boards being different thicknesses to get the tops level. I had to pack them up, make little biscuits in there to pack it all up. So now I'm going to see if I can turn it over. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to. I might need some assistance because it weighs an absolute ton. So I reckon if I can drag it to the edge here, if I can lift it up. This could be disastrous. There we go. Get the shoulder under it. Use the legs in it. Oh yeah. Oh. Right, now I've got to do get down here and lie it down. Keeping it balanced. I must be crazy. Oh, there we go, it's standing by itself. If you don't see me, I'm gone. There we go. Whew. That's pretty nice actually, they're all pretty level, that's worked out well. The big job I've got now is I've got to sand it all down, then make some legs for it as well. Don't know whether to sand it down now or to make the legs for it first. But maybe I just wanted to see it, and I'm very happy with that actually. Super. So after a couple of minutes thinking, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to build the legs and build the frame for the leg. Build like a frame with the legs that I can drop this onto. It'll probably be easier to sand it when it's in position. Yes, so I'm going to build two sets of legs, independent sets of legs. And then I'm going to tie them together and brace them all up, make a rigid structure, again that should hopefully take the weight of this. I'm sure it can be done, we've done it before. So what I'm going to do, the legs are going to fix under these. It will make sense soon. So I need two pieces, the same width of these, which was 930 centimetres. 930 centimetres, yeah. So I'll get them cut first, and then I'm going to work out the height of my legs. I think the whole thing wants to be, I don't know, what's in centimetres, 750. It's pretty much standard table height, which is about 30 inches, 760 millimetres, 30 inches. So I'm going to cut my two first, my two cross pieces, and then cut the legs after that. Then we'll start bracing them up at a later date. But for now, get them done. Right, so I've got my two cross braces cut and 4 legs. The legs are 620. So that'll give me 140 we got for that is 760, believe me. Right, so what I'm going to do first, I want to sand these down now, because when they're vertical and on the table, they're not going to be so easy to sand down. The top I can do when it's there, that'll be alright, but these are going to be more awkward. So I'm going to sand these down first, and then we'll start to assemble the legs. just before I carry on with the legs, this table is super dry already, so I'm going to give it a second coat of oil. It's linseed oil, as always. It's what we use for everything, inside and outside. Probably need 3 coats in total. I'll get this done and then carry on with the legs. There we go, that looks better again, and we'll just keep applying it until it stops soaking in, and we get that nice linseed oil finish. Right, so my legs are sanded down. Oh, this is my cross brace. I'm going to put the nicest face on the outside, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to get them in the position that I want them to be, more or less. And then I'm going to pile it right through, because I'm going to glue them and screw them with these big screws. And if I hold them exactly where I want them to be, pilot it, and when the screw goes in, it'll find the existing hole and come out in the right place. So we'll have one through there. I'm actually going to pop a screw in while I drill the other hole. Just loosely like that. And then pilot the other hole. And when I put them together, the screws will find the existing holes, and yeah, sit where they should do. Just get him in the right place there. That's it. And in we go. Super. Right, pop this one back out. Get some glue on it and screw them together. There's the first set. It's just stuck together. Obviously it's going to have a cross bracer in to keep them all square and everything, but that'll do for now. I'll get the other one done. Right, there we go. 2 legs. What I'm going to do, measure this distance at the top and then cut the brace piece to the same as that, and that'll pull them all in square, hold them exactly where we want them to be. So we'll get that done next, I think. So what I'm going to do, measure this distance, and then that piece will go in there. This wood's pretty good because the offcuts, the thickness of it is 1/3 of the total height. This works out well, so I can space it up with an offcut, and then it'll drop straight in at the right place. I just need to measure the height up from the bottom. First of all, I'll go and cut. That is 835 millimeters. I'll check the other one as well. It should be the same. They are both the same, amazingly. Right, so I'm gonna stick that in there. You can see that needs pulling in like that to make it square. But that'll work lovely. What I'm going to do first, again, I'm going to sand these down before I fix them in place, because it's going to be easier to do it now than later. So I'll get that done first. There we go. Again, the nice faces are going to go out. It doesn't matter at this stitch because I can just turn these round. Because these are going to be visible, I'm going to use these nice black-headed screws. So same as before, I've measured my distance there. I'm just going to pile them through and then glue them and screw them together. So let's get it done. Just need to make sure I get these in the right place, actually. I need to measure these and get them central. So I've got one side in. I've just used a slightly thinner screw just to pull it tight. And now get the big black ones in. Oh, I can reach that. Tight. That's snugged up nicely. Pop this one out now and put the last one in. Lovely. Right, that's one leg done. It's get heavier and heavier. Right, need to repeat the process now on the other one. There we go. There we go. Get it done. So this one's not playing. I've just put a ratchet strap around it to hold it in place. But when it dries, I'm sure it'll be fine. Excellent. So, leave these to go off now. So there we go. Two big chunky legs for my table to sit on. My assistant Alfie's here observing, making sure I do it right. So what I need to do now with these is put a long piece across the bottom to tie them together at the bottom, and I'm going to put two thinner pieces at the top. I'm probably going to get a length and rip it in half to tie the tops together. Then I've got a big solid frame for my top to sit on. I'm probably going to actually move it into situ before I fit those things, because I doubt we'll get it out of here and round and through the gate and everything as a massive one piece. We'll see, but for now I can't do any more until this has all gone off and set and he's very happy. But it's looking good. Well, it's a beautiful morning this morning. I lost a whole day yesterday. It was pretty grim, miserable, freezing cold, damp, a little bit of rain, pretty much on and off all day. Today the sun's back out, so I'm going to try and get this table in place. Sharon's away, so I want to try and get it done before she comes back. Be a nice surprise for her. I've got Chris coming over from Tales from the Cave side to give me a hand to move the top in, because it's too heavy for one person. So I'm going to clear this out of the way, bring the legs through, and hopefully we can get it sort of put together, at least get it standing here and clamped together will be a result. Right, so the table's gone. I brought the legs through. Just going to have to decide sort of where I want to put it, because it's not going to be that easy to move, I think, once it's all together. It will be movable. So yeah, Chris is on his way, so I'll just deliberate a little while and then see if we can get it stuck together when he gets it. We've got to carry it around first, that's going to be fun. So Chris is here. He's been harassed by the dog already. So we're going to bring it through now. I'm going to try and get it sat on these. I don't know whether to, I've just been discussing whether to put the table this way, give more space over there, or to put it this way as it was originally. But we're going to bring it through, see if we can get it to clamp together, and take it from there. Shall we do it? You feeling strong?
I am, yeah. It looks like you might have to do it on your own for a little while.
Oh dear, yes. We'll give the dog some attention first. There here goes nothing. Clear it off.
I'm going to fix out the way so I don't want to trip over anything.
Popping down there. Right then, if we kind of just lift it down here, if we slide it forward, just drop it on and try and pick it up. I think we'll have to carry it on instead.
Yeah, I think so.
Alright.
You want it on the floor first?
Right.
Do you want round?
Yeah, you're good now, you're good to go.
Okay.
mind your head.
Yeah. I'm down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, just leaning on it for a
Hang on a sec.
minute.
I'll just put it down then.
Oh. Oh, let the dog out. Shut the door. We just square it up, then we'll try and get the legs
In the right place.
in the right place.
Okay, so that's more or less level with that leg.
Yours is good. Look out till you're not helping, darling.
This one needs to come.
I can't. This is the ground's not level here. Can we come this way a little bit?
You can come this way as much as you want.
Okay. Whoa.
Yeah, you there?
Perfect.
Right, I'll do the same with this leg.
All right.
Hello, you.
Is that secure there?
It will be once it gets weight. Yeah, I know, yeah, even she knows. Once it gets weight on it, yeah, it'll hold it.
So here we go then.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get it somewhere near. That's it.
You're on?
Yeah.
Okay, and right. Hang on, Tilly.
So we'll have a fiddle with it, get them where we want them.
Yeah, because
And get some relaxed miles out in it as well.
yeah, twisted as a
We'll do 2 men at each end. Well, so far so good. I still think I want to try it the other way.
yeah.
If you don't mind.
No.
Should we just do a spin first and then we can...
Do you want me to go this way?
Whichever way you want. Yeah, you go that way then.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Fine, Tilly. Come on, little one. Down there. Before I put down. Like that.
Should we get... Could be a bit over here, isn't it?
Like that.
I quite like that actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Perhaps if we go up this way, we can get a chair with that and then it can all walk around it.
Yeah.
Do you want to get the side?
Side. Okay, yeah.
So just go, that's it.
Up to the post.
Lovely.
I've just got to find
We've got a wobbly
Yeah.
ground.
High point somewhere.
Go back a bit I think, because it's this one here that's really high.
Okay.
That's it.
Oh, that's
Look at
perfect.
that.
Right.
Look at that. Happy days. Get his legs screwed on. Also we've decided on it this way. I'm going to get the legs fixed to it while they're in the right position with the clamps for some big screws, and then I think cut a cross piece to go across the bottom. So let's get it done, get it fixed together. One, carry on. Best laid plans. It's spitting with rain and it's now blowing a gale, so we just covered it up. Can't do any more today. The forecast was to be reasonably good, a bit windy but no rain and sunshine. It's not happened, so yeah, I've been foiled. Well, the weather's a bit better this morning, a bit. Still got a cold wind. Right, so I'm armed with sanders. I've got a belt sander, I've got the random orbital sander, and I've got the hand sander. I want to try and get this table sanded back. Hopefully I can get it done today and get it oiled. Be a bit of a pleasant surprise for Sharon. I'm picking up tomorrow afternoon, so it'd be nice to get this done for her. Whether the weather's with me or against me, I don't know, but we'll have a go. Let's get cracking. I'm going to start off with the belt sander. It's got a brand new belt in it. See what we can do with this. There we go, the first one's done. Look at the difference in that. I'm going to be here for quite some time, but we'll get it done if we keep cracking on. But yeah, really pleased with that so far. There we go, 4 down. Those for these 2 to go. What a difference. Yeah, it's going to look fabulous. I'm going to run over it, I think, with the orbital sander after and get all the edges done as well. But for now, I'm just going to carry on, get these last 2 done. There we go, it's done. These last 2 were a bit of a mission. They had a lot of the mill machine marks on them, but they're out and there's a lovely grey. So now it's ready for oil, and I'm very, very pleased with it. It looks stunning. I hope you can make it out with the shadow of the sleeper across it. I'll try and get it again in a bit when the sun passes over, if it doesn't cloud up. It's all very brown out here, as you can probably tell, but once our vines grow up, they're just getting the leaves now. They've only been in here, I think last year we actually planted them out from pots, so till he ate that one a bit, but it's still got its leaves coming back. When they get taller, we should have a nice green background as well. Probably get some more colour in here eventually, but for now, mission 1 accomplished, get the table sorted out. So I'm going to get some oil and then give it the first of many coats. Just before I do that, I'm going to give the pizza station another coat as well. Tab 2, looking lovely, the grain's really coming out of it. And someone pointed out in the last video, start side furthest away from you. Yes, that makes perfect sense. Sometimes we just want to get things done. So I'll get this done first and then we'll move on to the table. Fab. This will probably be its last coat on here. I can bring the oven over when it's dry and get it set up. So here we go. One of the nice things about linseed oil is it doesn't peel like a lot of wood treatments. We used a very famous recommended wood treatment, wood finish, upstairs on our cabinet, on our worktop, and it's peeling off already, whereas the linseed oil never peels. It still allows the wood to breathe and to age, and if it does need another coat, we have it on our floors. If it wears thin, there's no sanding or scraping or anything, you just simply give it another coat over the top. Wonderful stuff, highly recommended. Right, I'll get this done. Get the top done anyway, or they're going to do the bottoms after. But this is easier, more pleasant. Gives you an idea how it brings out the richness and the grain in the wood. I've just done the middle 2. Yeah, what a difference, especially with a few more coats. It should enrich it even further. So there you go, I'll carry on. There we go, all done, even the legs underneath and everything. Very, as I said before, very, very super happy with that. Hope Sharon will be when she gets back. A nice surprise for her, I hope. It's drying off a bit because it's quite windy. Some of this grain is amazing, look at it. I think so anyway, beautiful. Well, we've got a beautiful morning this morning. I think spring has sprung. It's going to be warm today. It's supposed to be warm for the foreseeable future now, so maybe we've cracked it. Still cold overnight, 2 degrees Celsius last night, but you don't mind when you get days like this with skies like that. You can see it. Pizza oven's in place, table's looking great, needs a couple more coats, but I want to carry on with this wall. For those of you who missed earlier videos, we've repointed and rebuilt all these stone walls around here, and we've just got one bit at the end that's not been done, which is this bit here. Over the last week or so I've filled in a lot of the big holes, consolidated it, put some strength back into it. It's getting closer to its final pointing, but I think today I want to have a look at the top and get that kind of sealed up, capped off so it prevent water ingress. Done all the rest all the way along. Again, just this bit to do. I've also got the bit over the roof there that needs doing. There's loads of it, to be honest, it's endless. But I might do this from the other side. We're going to have a look. on the other side of the gate we've got this, which is in a terrible state. It's needing some kind of urgent action. It's really bad. Luckily the other side's all been consolidated. Up the steps, round the back, we've got our almonds are in blossom, the leaves are just coming. Oops, I'm falling over. Out there we've got olives, we've got figs, we've got pomegranates, plus a fantastic view, and it's going to be quite a nice place to be working, taking all that in. And the other side of the wall I've just shown you isn't actually too bad up here. This part, it must have been repointed in the last sort of, I don't know, 50 years or so. It's not perfect, but it'll do. It's the top of the wall I'm concerned about today. You can see that it's a bit up there, I've done ish, but this bit is all really crumbly and there's not a lot to it. It's got plants growing in it and things and what have you, so I want to try and get some stones. I've got some flat stones here which I'm going to use to cap it off with. So I think time to get it brushed off, get a mix on, get it wet down and get a mix on. As you can see, we've got some serious terrace in here. Ground level's about here. Maybe a bit lower, about there. Hello Till, Till is here, good girl. I was looking at doing it off the ladder, but it's much easier to do it around there. It's only this high. So yeah, let's crack on with it. So that's a lot better. I'm going to have to get this edge from this side. I'm going to have to use a ladder whichever side to do it from, so I may as well do it from this side, and we can see more about what's going on. But yeah, that's the sort of 2/3 of the thickness of the wall done. Get another mix on. And I've got one of my assistants crashed out at the bottom of the ladder. They're great when the sun's out, they just sleep most of the day. But she's not helping, she's not in the best spot now, so we might have to relocate her. And of course there's Inspector Alf checking it out, seeing what's going on. So yeah, another mix in, kind of built up to the edge of my roof there. I've still got a little bit more on the top that I need to get in, so I think one more mix should hopefully do that, and then we can start coming down, or maybe go further along. We'll see how we feel. We'll get the last mix done now and get this top finished off. There we go. It's not so bad. Top of the wall still needs more work all the way along. Originally it had like big boulders on top. You can see some of them up there, hopefully. It was like castellated with big boulders. No idea why, but we're probably going to put it back like that eventually. Any day, one day. What am I on about? So, but yeah, that's not looking too bad. It's ready for me to start coming down the wall now. So I've got a bit over this little bit of roof to do as well. Whether I do that first or not, I don't know. So that's all I can do for today. I've got to pick Sharon up from the airport in a bit. As always, thank you so much for watching. Thanks to everyone and the support of the channel, all our Patreons. We're just so grateful for it. We couldn't do it without you. And we'll see you on the next one.